Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to another video here on the channel now. Today, as you guys know, it was version 26.30 update bringing Fortnite 2023. If you guys want any help with the Fortnite quests or the Triarch Aurora quest, please make sure to go and check out those videos. And if you guys want any help with the Horde Rush quests, that video should hopefully be out at some point tomorrow. This video, however, we are going to be talking about the trials, or as they are now called, the Snapshots quests. It is May's snapshot, and you will see straight away that I'm on stage 2 already. That's because I did accidentally do stage 1. Stage 1 is simply, we're trying to get May's attention. So in stage 1, he asks us to deal 100 explosive damage to structures. I didn't even technically do it, someone tried blowing me up. And pretty much succeeded, so we make of that what we will. But I'm going to go into the game to go and complete stage 2. Stage 2 is simply to use a shield breaker EMP to disable a vehicle and a turret. So let's get to it. So first things first, you're probably going to want to come to one of the heist estates, so either Eclipsed Estate, Relentless Retreat or Sanguine Suites. When there, you'll obviously know the heist bags. What you're probably going to want to do is go into one of them, and as you can see, I got 3 EMP shield breakers for that. Then, in terms of doing the vehicle, let's be honest, the only way you're going to do that is if you actually go out, find a vehicle, which I will do shortly. But disabling a turret, that shouldn't actually be that hard. Obviously, you might have to dodge some henchmen, like I'm doing here. If we can dodge the henchmen, get down to by the vault, because we know that down there will be our turrets. What we're going to do, go down there, disable it, and that's that quest. Nice and simple. Well, that part of the quest. Then I'm just going to go and find a vehicle, which I'll be back when we get one. Really quickly whilst we're here actually, seeing as Kado Thorn is here in his full vampiric glory, looking after his time machine, it might make sense to show you guys him. And Snapshot, which I quite like this Snapshot, so it's pretty damn powerful. So Kado, for those of you that don't know and haven't watched the other videos, he has a special kinetic blade that siphons health, and he has Midas's mythic drum gun. To get the other mythics at the moment, you can get those via an augment. So, with that in mind, let's get to the car. So here we are, let's get across the bridge, and there should be a car here. I don't know if it has to be a moving car, but we'll move it anyway, just in case. You know, I've never actually been in a disabled car that's been EMP, so I wonder what that is actually like. Oh well, it's pretty cool actually that you just genuinely can't. So, stage 3 then is to talk to Nolan Chance or Fish Thick. Wonder why. Let's have a look. I haven't heard from May, let's regroup and strategize. Okay, so May's not responded, so we need to try and find another way to get her attention, I guess. Which, let's go and find out what they want. One thing I want to quickly mention whilst we're here, actually, is now that we're here, you will notice normally, now I think most of it's been destroyed this game, but you will normally notice a lot of things have returned from the Chapter 1 Season 5 days, so that could be gearing towards next season, and we do also have the return of Agent Jones after all this time, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes, but unfortunately someone's robbed Nolan Chance, so that'll be next game. Alright, so here we are where Nolan Chance is based. Well, let's talk to him. I spoke to Fishstick. He's May's best friend. Pfft, not like I wanted a best friend or anything. You're gonna have to get a little reckless to catch her attention. We can do reckless, we can do that. But you do reckless very, very well. Right, best friend? Or just regular friend? Sorry, I was trying it on. Bro, I don't mind being your best friend. I could use a few of those. I mean, okay. So, stage 4 then. Oh wait, we've got 3 quests to do at once. So we've got to secure 3 forecast towers, collect 75 bars from eliminated players, and survive 10 storm phases. Okay, well we can do all of that. So the forecast towers, for those of you that don't know, they're the big radio towers. You can only really do 1 per game, which is kind of annoying. But they give you the storm forecast. Collecting 75 bars from eliminated players might take a few eliminations. And survive 10 storm phases will probably take 2 or 3 games as well. So we'll be back in a little bit. Another quick thing I want to mention in this video whilst we're here is that this little ghost figure over here is for Fortnitemares. So a few people have asked me about finding these ghost chests. And the way you do that is you just follow where the ghost is pointing and it will point you towards the chest. And then that will obviously allow you to complete your Fortnitemares quest. So that's just for the help. Right then folks, it is finally time to hopefully complete this. I mean, I've been going at this actually for a little while. I've had a lot of rotten luck when it comes to completing the, what's it called? The towers. So hopefully we get it done now. And perhaps not. We'll get back again. Alright. So we're back again. This time, no one around me. This time, I'm definitely going to be able to do it. And I should be able to do the next stage. Because stage 7... Okay, we've finally got her attention. We need to go and talk to May. Who just so happens to be by that tower. Which is useful for us. So, let's talk to her, shall we? You're formidable and I love blowing stuff up. We'd make a pretty great team, but just FYI. Kado's up to something super sinister. I found some schematics lurking behind his firewall. Any idea what a chrono cell is? I kind of know, I want to know before I, Ooh, okay. So chrono cells. Do we reckon that's probably something to do with the time machine? Chrono obviously meaning time. That's probably my guess. Stage 8 then is that we have to go and damage Revenant Kadothorn to collect 2 chrono cells. Obviously he's currently in the storm, so I'm not going to be able to do that in this game. So we'll be back in a moment when I take on Revenant Kadothorn. Alright folks, here we are in the basement of Eclipsed Estate. And it is down here where we can find the one and only Revenant Kadothorn. The vampiric masterpiece. And as you guys could just see, when you damage him like that, he drops those cells. So the cells themselves are actually kind of easy to get him to drop, but it's collecting might be the issue. You might either have to kill him or evade him like I've just done here. I mean, killing him is not actually that easy. Like, don't get me wrong here, he is powerful, and he's got a lot of health. So, stage 9 then for your Snapshots quest is to simply enter a rift to charge the chrono cells. So these chrono cells seem to be some form of quantum battery charged by rifts. So all we have to do is find ourselves a rift, go through it, and charge the cells. So we'll be back when I find a rift. So many of you will have realised actually, entering a rift to charge the chrono cells shouldn't actually be that hard, seeing as all of the vaults have a rift near them. So, once we've done that, chrono cells are, actually it's more fun if you don't know. Well, why wouldn't she tell us? That seems a little bit suspicious that she wouldn't tell us. Tell Nolan I'm in. Okay, well, it's good to know that she's in. So, next stage, stage 10, is simply to go and talk to Nolan Chance, which as you guys can see here, that's where we're heading now, with the help of Kado Thorn's vampiric blade, and I'll see you when we get there. So then, here we are at Nolan Chance, and it's time to talk to him even if he is a ghost. May's on board, that's good for the heist, and very, very bad for my explosives budget. Fair enough. Honestly, I don't know if we could have pulled it off without her. Great work. Ooh, we're almost there. Once we deliver what Sloan is after, you and I are going to be walking Easy Street. Delivering what Sloan is after, well, what Sloan is after is 100% the time machine. Let's be honest. It's got to be. And then the final 3 quests to do for May, stage 11, 12 or 13, which again you can do all 3 at the same time, is to hire May, collect a sticky grenade launcher from an eliminated opponent or chest, and destroy 50 structures with remote explosives. So, yeah, there are those 3 quests left. I don't really need to show you guys how to do those, and frankly, there's no extra rewards for completing those now. I've got all the cosmetics, so if you get to that point, you're pretty much done. And they're not hard. In terms of the sticky grenade launcher, one of your best bets is probably to get it from one of the heist locations. Same with the remote explosives. All in all though, I hope this video has helped you with your quests. I know it was actually quite a short one. The quests, there weren't many of them, and they did take a little bit of time, particularly those 3 in the middle. But all in all, it wasn't too hard to finish off your final Snapshots quests of Chapter 4, Season 4. So with that in mind guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it informative, enjoyable, useful, and fun to watch as always. And I will see you all in the next one.